We in the building. Come on in, come on in. We got a lot to talk about again. Yes, sir. Let's see who's in the chat, man. Hey, check my audio, check my visual, tell me how it is, and we'll get this party started. I don't care if we have 3 people in here today. We got some things to talk about. We're gonna do a roll call in a little bit, but I'm on time, you know. We gotta wait for the rest of the guys to come in and get on time. Audio visual is clear, appreciate it. Pile on in. As you come in here, hit the like button. I see 16 people. I should have 16 likes already. Let's see here. Okay. We're in here with 30 deep. Okay. Chris Boston, 2187, what's happening? Early Long back in the building. Duramax runner. Hey, I missed you at Silver Dollar. Man, yeah, bro. You know, my short, my Silver Dollar day was short-lived. Halls go out, short-lived day for me, but it was all good. Tats on Twos, what's happening? Lazar Iglesias, you know, don't let me butcher people's stuff, brother. Square Biz, what's going on? 2 up in the wind, what's going on? Vernon in the building. I'm seeing a lot of the guys that have purchased stickers for Bipolar. If you guys can see her, ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute. Chris from Boston, the God Manifest, you're green, whatever that means. Okay. What's up, Mac? Sunday Night Therapy. Yes, sir. What else we got? Montez, Toby Carlos, Belly Breakers, Jeremy, Rick Baker, Kenny Smith. Hey, Kenny Smith, what's going on? Let's see what else we got. Chip, what's going on? Bikes and Beards, Big Mafia, what's up? M. Ganderson, I don't know how you sometimes got it. MG Anderson, 81, maybe I'm saying it that way. Robert Norris, when is the Bipolar giveaway? Hopefully soon. I think we might have about 25 or so more entries left. If I can get those entries gone, Bipolar's going the next week. Yeah, Bipolar's going the week after. It's gonna be a Sunday. It's gonna be on the live. We're gonna do it that way. Chip said, "How's the knee? Healing." Listen, I don't heal as fast. We're still healing, bro. We're still healing. Hopefully, I can get back to the track in like a week or so, just to do some testing and finish dialing this bike in. And honestly, guys, it's been nothing but good things going with this bike. Very, very tame, very docile, but you know, it's a quick bike. Chip, if you know what I mean, when I say it's a quick bike, it's a quick bike. Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe I need another week of healing, and then I'll be able to get to the track and either get some more videos. I got to see what you guys like. I know you guys like the videos I do with George at the shop, or just shop overall videos. So I'll probably get some to you this week with that. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun this week. Audio going in and out. I hope not. I hope not. Guys, if I'm having problems, let me know. Because how I'm looking at it is a little laggy from probably what you're looking at, because I got to go on from my stuff to here and back. So if it's doing a little lagging, let me know. I think we're good, though. I think we're good. You know, point about you. You're on point. So Jerry Page said you're on point when you said about having 2 bikes. Yeah, and then you fooling around and have 3 bikes or 4 bikes, man. Listen, just real quick, if you haven't gotten any entries for Bipolar, get yourself some entries. It's coming to an end. Like I said, man, we might be 25 just actual tickets or stickers away from getting Bipolar gone. Not that I'm trying to force it out of here, but I want one of you guys to have this bike. Listen, there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys that names I've never seen before that are entering, and there's a lot of guys that I recognize from the chat on Sundays that are in here that are making the purchases on the stickers. Do yourself a favor and get one. The chances of you winning are probably higher than any other giveaway that you've seen. And I know a lot of guys don't believe in giveaways because I don't. I've never entered a giveaway before, and you know, you know, when they're very gimmicky, I know there's something going on. Oh, we'll give you $50,000 cash plus a $200,000. I can't get with it. But this, you guys are gonna be able to see this in the flesh. Go to somebody else and see what they do with it, and you know, their first ride and all those different things. I want to make it fun for that person. So that's just what it is with that bike. But like I said, I think maybe another 2 weeks at the most, if guys start to do like they've been doing these last few days, they've really been picking it up. So it'd be a sorry, sad goodbye to Bipolar. But let me keep going. Let's see what else we got. We're gonna talk about Hall's Gone Wild over the weekend and what I thought. I mean, this was like 2 weeks ago. But now that I put the video out, so guys, if you haven't seen the video, go watch the video that I have on. It's up. I put it up today of Hall's Gone Wild. So then you'll be able to understand where I'm going with this conversation that we're gonna have pretty soon. Nothing bad. Everything's just been good. Hey man, what's the best? Please don't say this, please. MG Anderson, I know you must not be in here that often, but I do not give cam reference. Like, I don't give out cam information because I don't know enough. That's for your builder. Whoever's building that bike should be the one that's giving you that cam information. If not, if you're building the bike yourself, and I see you saying it's a SNS 136. I don't know where you're getting it from or what you're doing. Go whatever they recommend for it. The only way you can go is up from the recommendation. If you feel like you put a cam in and it's just not enough, it doesn't pull all the way through the rev range, then you know, just go a little bit more aggressive with cam. If you end up going with a smaller cam, then you could possibly go to another small cam and another small cam until you get it right. We don't want to have those problems. So whoever's building a bike, let them do it. Let them talk about it. Let's see what else we got. Hey, this is Tass on 2 said, this is my first time ever entering a giveaway. Hey, listen. I'm hoping that somebody gets it who's going to at least let us all talk about this bike and, you know, kind of be friendly with the bike, if you know what I mean. We all kind of I want to kind of put it out there. But I understand if it's one of you guys that are loyal guys and just don't want to talk about it, it's your business. That's your bike. You do what you please with it. I told you guys, if you ever have any other questions that I probably can't answer, if you are the winner, all right, let's say that. And George can answer any question. George can tell you which direction to go next with this bike if you want to do something different. I don't know why you would, but if you wanted to do something different, let George take care of it. Let me see. I'll be sending out the new Killer Ram Air Tuesday or Wednesday. Yes, we're keeping that a secret. Guys, you can see I just have a throttle body on here, so I'm missing my Ram intake. We got something different going on here next week. Yeah, I'll be throwing it on next week and let you guys see it. Gonna be something different, something nobody else has. Yeah, you know, we're gonna put that together. Somebody just bought some tickets. Good luck, guys. I keep telling you, good luck, guys. So back to the SNS question, and what cam am I running? Of course, I don't run a 136, but I can tell you this much. My 135 runs a 550 cam. Don't ask me which one. I don't ask George which one. I don't ask him pretty much anything about the bike. I just said, hey, for shits and giggles, what size is it? And he does 550s for all the 135 kits. So I don't know what cam size you were going with. If it wasn't a 550 or better, you know where you need to be starting at. 275, Big Ben. Good luck on this Raffle, guys. Good luck. Remember, it comes with everything. A second set of saddlebags. It comes with the tour pack with speakers and audio and everything inside of it. You do get carbon fiber wheels. You do get a couple of windshields. I can give you the original headlight. Anything that you see that I've changed out on this bike, I still haven't. I haven't gotten rid of anything on that bike just because I just like to afford all my parts. But I will be giving those away with this bike, and I'll let you know everything to do, not to do, what's going to make this bike perform its best, and just go out and enjoy it anyway, you know. Glad you got your sticker. Haters out there. Yeah, you know, listen, you got to remember, the guys that are out there lurking like to just sit and watch and listen. Hey, everybody needs the therapy, man. Listen, I'm not calling them haters. I'm just saying they're not participating. Okay, they need to participate as well. But sometimes, you know, it takes a lot to say, hey, I like it. I like to listen to this. So that's what that is. So let's get to it. Let's talk about it. I go up to Hall's Gone Wild on the Friday of Test and Tune. I get there kind of early. There is, because I didn't do a lot of talking in this video. I wanted to show you just up close and personal the races and different things like that. Now, mind you, it's very hard to do. You need a crew of guys to kind of do this because you got to kind of focus, especially if you're the rider. You got to focus on riding and locking your brain in and making sure your timing is right. You got to learn this bike within a pass or two before you can really start getting a handle on it. I had made passes a week or so before on an 8th mile track, first time throwing a leg over the bike, and pretty much was able to get my best out of that and transfer it right over to Georgia, which is a 1/4 mile track, and even go a little bit faster. So there's nothing but, you know, clear skies for this bike. But anyway, you need a crew. You get out there. You got to lock in. The guys got to help you get you right. And for me, I need guys that can also video for you. You know, I want you guys to get good video. I want you guys to get feel like you were there, get a part of, you know, of the experience. And let me know if the light is too bright, guys. I got plenty of lights up here. I can shut one off. Just let me know. So you need that crew of guys to help you. Make sure you don't forget to do anything before you get out there and make a hit on the bike. Now, for me, there is no real test hits because I'm always going to be sitting next to someone, which is no problem. But that brings the best out of you. You know, iron sharpens iron, so you need to sit next to somebody to really get a race. And then when you do get asked to race somebody else for a little coin or something like that, now you just know that you know that you're good. Anthony Burrell, I will post the link to the raffle or to the giveaway after this live is over in this chat. So go back to the chat when you come out, when I'm done, and you'll be able to see it and pretty much get your stickers there. So somebody just said he said this bike looks like it had the potential to be competitive. Yes, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It's a very, very quick bike. It has a class. They called it was the Gangster Street class. That's what class this bike will pretty much. I do want to place somewhere in the top 5 in that class. Will it be hard to do? Absolutely. But, you got to always have something to shoot for. So when you're building something, and I'm going to get out of the way for a second, guys. when you're building something like this, I'm gonna scoot you guys in. I want you guys to really be able to see what's going on here. When you build something like that, you kind of build it to be in a class, to be competitive, to kind of like, um, uh, just get your feet wet. You know what I mean? And for me, first time ever riding that bike, I was able to kind of get a handle on it very early. But for the most part, we went out, we made a couple of test passes. The bike went A to B very, very quick. I didn't have any hiccups, guys. It was no pressure, no wheelie issues. The track started to go away a little bit. One of the hits I kind of spun, and then it takes off and does what it's supposed to do. Just little things like that. And after you start to ride the bike more and more, because remember, 3-4 weeks ago, this bike looked nothing like this. No stance, no wheels, no bars, none of that. I even took the headlight out, all those different things. But after that, it's just like a new platform for me to get on and try to really go fast on. So, I think the bike did good. I enjoyed it until last very bit of the night. We had to tinker on the bike. The bike almost fell over, caught my leg, kind of cut me open. And then that was pretty much the end of the night. And the funny thing is, I didn't even feel it. I didn't even know what happened. Went and made another test pass, or made another race, or whatever you want to call it, and came back and I noticed my leg was kind of busted up. And then it started raining, just like that. It just started raining, and pretty much everybody kind of packed up. Well, I know I packed up and got out of there. I knew there wasn't gonna be any more racing after that. So that's where this bike is now. Now, if you look, I got my CVO ST seat on this bike as we speak. That's because we're getting something else done to the seat. I wanted a little bit more low profile, so I can get down and tuck as best I can. My audio's tripping. Saying audio's tripping. How I'm doing? I'll be buying another one this week. Keep buying tickets. Keep buying yourself some tickets, man. You got just as good a chance as anybody to get one, to get a real shot at that bike. Let me go. Let me see. Let me make sure we're good. Hold on. Guys, when that internet starts tripping, you know how I get. Hold on. I'm trying to get us back right, guys. I'm trying to get us back right. I think we're good. Let's see what we got. Okay, I think we're good. Audio, visual. Give me a thumbs up. Give me something. Tell me we're good. Somebody asked, what kind of battery do I run in my bikes? Stock battery. At this point, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I can't get into swapping out the connectors. When I have a lithium battery in one bike and then a factory battery in another bike, I got tired of it. Every bike in here has a factory battery in it. So go ahead and hit the like button if you're still in here. Never mind my injury right here. I explained all I can about the injury. Guys, go ahead and post all your questions and comments now. You guys got questions about the bike, got questions about the 135. Go ahead and post it now. Everybody's ordering tickets. Good deal, guys. I'm telling you, if the tickets go that fast, next week will be the raffle. If not, the week after. I think you guys are going to really get it done. I hate to see my baby go. Can I back the camera back up now so you guys can see what could possibly be yours? Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys. If you haven't seen this bike in person, you'll never understand. But there it is. Bipolar. I've had guys hit me up and tell me what their plans would be for Bipolar. Yeah, it's a lot of bike, guys. It's just honestly, it's a lot of bike. But fun bike, sits like you want it to sit, handles like you want it to handle. and it's really gonna be a fun bike to have. Let me push in on you guys. Now, that bike is filthy. When I say it's filthy, dirty, trust me, it's filthy. Ceramic coated, so it makes sure it looks good. We always keep it plugged up to the trickle charger. I started up today. Bike has no issue. Brand new wheel, bike. You see, I don't ride this bike that often. You see how the tires look now, right? So that's what we got going on with the giveaway bike. The giveaway bike is still here. Hopefully soon, the giveaway bike will be one of yours. Just in case you were wondering, all my bikes do have carbon fiber wheels. Now, that's not a flex. All that is saying is I want the best performance I can get out of the bikes. And not only that, sometimes one bike might turn into something else. You just never know. That's not a hint or a wink, guys. Leave me alone about it. It is what it is. So back to my I think this is only serving one purpose. Jesus Christ. And that's to go fast. I want to race this bike and this bike only. Jeremy, I know you saw on Instagram, I don't know if that was Brock's. No, it was just BST. What was it, Brock's? Posted. No, that was Brock's, yeah. Posted all those wheels that they were going to send out. No, that was BST. They posted, man, it looked like at least 50 sets of wheels that they were going to be sending out. Crazy. And guys, I'll tell you right now, my bike in the back is still on a stock 17-inch rear because I'm waiting on the matching wheel. I ordered it a few weeks ago, probably, maybe a little over a month ago. And, you know, they told me, hey, don't get your hopes up anytime soon to have that wheel. But I should be having that wheel soon. After seeing that, I got to have the wheel soon. Hold on, guys. Let's get right. Let's get back right. Let's get right. I don't know what angle you guys like best, so I'm just trying something. I want you guys to be able to see all the bikes, see everything that's going on. But yeah, my favorite style of wheel is the Torque Tech wheel. But now this is the 7-spoke, 7-star. I don't even know what they call it. Let's see what they got. Let's see what we got here. What's up, boss? I'm a truck driver. Been buying tickets from you, the best live on YouTube. Hey, appreciate that. And when I went, I read before I speak, guys. Okay, I read before I speak. Now I'm gonna read what he said. He said it, not me. Now his name is 0974V4IY. Okay, that's all I can give you guys. That's all it says. He said, "What's up, boss? I'm a truck driver. Been buying tickets from you. The best live on YouTube. Oh, and when I win, I'm calling out the over-the-road guy." He said, I don't care if you were 300 pounds. You can be 350. You don't have much to worry about. You get on that bike, you don't have much to worry about. Yeah, you don't have much to worry about. All right, I'm moving right along from that. I ain't gonna get into that one. How can we purchase one of those custom wide Screaming Eagle heavy breathers that your buddy made for you? I need one of those bad, brother. So the one that's on the bike, or you're talking about, hold on. I like to know what we're talking about here. You talking about my old school joint. Hold on, I'll show you guys. It's my old school, I took it all apart. Let me put it back together. Let me see if I can put it back together real quick. Yeah, that was, I don't even remember what this intake was called, man. I don't even remember what it's called. But it is the Screaming Eagle performance intake. It came with a like an inch sized filter. When this one comes with about, man, I would say that's like 3.5 inches. ARP bolts. Man, he put this together, brother. I couldn't tell you all the stuff he did. You know, he used some kind of kit and made it happen. And this was when we were all looking at the T-Man like, nobody wants to spend $600, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. If you want to keep something a little classy and don't want it to be big like that, then yes, you can make one, but that's basically all he did. So I really can't tell you how to get one. He just hooked me up and made one for me. I'm gonna keep going, guys. I gotta skip over a few things, you know. Yep, that's my bike, can ride all year round in Texas. Okay, absolutely. You're gonna be happy with a bike like that, man. Rotors, bro, wheels. I'm not taking anything off that bike. I want you guys to get at like how I would ride it on a daily basis. E85, 93, just everything you could pretty much ask for out of a bike. Let's see, they said, leave Tall alone, bless his heart, ha ha ha. Nah, he is honestly a nice guy in person. And I'm sure he is. That's why I'll never talk about him. I don't talk about nobody because it's not my style, that's first of all. But at the same time, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think, you know, all YouTubers have their own niche, okay? You guys watch the channel for the things that you like to see. And people watch all their channels for the things they like to see. And I have no beef with them. I don't really know a lot of those guys like that. I mean, I say hi when I do see them, but you know, that's pretty much where it goes. I don't know if there's been some talk that I don't know about. There's some beef or something like that. But guys, I don't get into it because they're not. A lot of these guys are not like serious, legit racers. They're influences on the things that they like. I can tell you this, that bike, Bipolar, has some sponsored parts. Not a lot. Road King had, no, saddlebag. Nothing else. The new bike, no sponsored parts at all. And I'm only saying that because everything that sponsors that is not always great in my eyes, and I see that's why some influencers do certain things. But I will test and try and true parts before I bring them to you guys. Second thing is I'm always gonna try and put the best on my bike. I'm gonna go to the best. I'm gonna ask the best questions. I'm gonna, you know, if I'm going to bring that information to you guys, of course, I need to make sure that you guys are going to say, all right, he went with the best. He didn't go with the second best or the third. He went with the best. So now that I figured out now I'm an influencer, I got to make sure I reiterate that to you guys because there's nothing but the best on all the bikes. All my stuff is nothing but the best. Moving right along. All right. When I call him out, he makes up an excuse not to race me. I'm calling all on his subscribers. He says, I'm calling on all of his subscribers to not subscribe. Oh, he owes you an apology on YouTube. Man, come on, bro. Why you bringing that heat over here? Hey, there's a chance these guys can see that. Hey, if you out there, listen, they want smoke. They want to smoke. What's up, Max? Showing support from Ohio. Roadglide 128. What's happening, brother? Harley guy Ron. What's up from Charleston, South Carolina? Mike Flores. Yo, I only want it if you change the name of the bike to Jimmy. If you win it, you can name it Jimmy Felix, okay? Jimmy Felix. Royal Palm Elementary School sucker punched me back in the day. Only he knows the story. All right, going right along. Michael Oliver. Hold on. I'm sure it's been asked, but when is Bipolar drawing happening? Mike Oliver. So hopefully, we're like, I want to guess, man, 25 tickets down. If I get 25 more entries on Bipolar, it'll go as soon as that Sunday. If not this week, maybe next week, but hopefully we get it done soon. Guys are really helping out right now. It's crunch time. I really want you guys to get this bike and have it before the summer. Guys, just push a little bit more. The chances of you winning, I can't really explain the numbers because I'm not that good with the statistics here, but the chances of you winning are just about as equal as anybody else putting in for the raffle. I've never felt that way about anybody else's raffle or looked at it like that, but this one, it's not a very expensive giveaway either. I hate to say it that way. I'm really letting this bike go for super cheap. So the reserve is almost met. The bike will go as soon as we hit the $1. Yeah, I'm talking about the $1. I ain't talking about 50 bucks over. I'm talking about the $1. I will put out a post that the giveaway is over, and we will do it live so you guys can make sure you get that on Sunday. Okay. Boy, I got to proofread the smoke before I start saying it. You guys know how it is, man. They've got to proofread the smoke. He said, no, he needs to stay out of the state of Florida, stay away from Daytona. Don't even breathe our Florida weather. Now, they are going to think that I sent you. I got nothing to do with it. I'm just reading the comments. That's why you guys come here. I'm going to read what you say. As long as it ain't cursing, I'm going to read it. It is what it is. All right, so can you use E85 and switch over to 93 without changing any parts? Okay, on what bike are we talking about? Because if we're talking about your bike, no. That bike, yes. Ride down the road, it has a little power vision screen. Now it's time to put whatever gas you want to put in, 93 or 91, wherever you're at. Boop, 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 and pull over to the gas station, and you fill it up, and then you go back to riding. That's it. E85 friendly bike. E85 base. That's my base tune. That's the one I'm not trying to go away from. E85 and E85. This bike has an E85 tune as well. All three of the bikes have an E85 tune. Just got off this bike. I rode this bike yesterday. Still, man, it's still crazy. Still crazy to be riding 180 horsepower. And we're going to get into that in a minute. But to just be able to have 180 horsepower and ride and ride and ride and not see the temps go up, man. That's a 215 bike, meaning the temps don't really get any higher than 215. I've seen them reach 220, but that's like every now and then. Any other bike, I'm going to guess, with a big bore kit motor, it's going to be 260s, 270 maybe, around in there. Temps are crazy. You know, that's what we look at to really know how long, you want to stay on that bike also, So let's keep going. With the Power Vision, you have 2 maps for fuel and switch back and forth as needed. Yeah, you can put as many maps as you want in Power Vision. It'll take like, however many, man. You can, race gas, whatever, pump gas, 89, 87, whatever you guys use, you can do it. You can put all those in there. I'll be the bad guy if I win. Best believe that. Go right on ahead, my brother. I'll show up to watch it happen too. Big Will 973 said, Mac, I'm having George build me a 131. Hope to meet you. Let me know when he's building it. Let me know when he's almost done. I'll come by and check you out. I need to be like you 80%er. Jeremy, that's between me and you. Listen, man. I'm off next week. What else? Come on, guys. Let's get that last 25 ball. Absolutely. If you guys want to see this bike move, 25 tickets, 25 entries, I'll say that. 25 entries is all that bike needs to go ahead and find a new home. So another thing to piggyback off this bike real quick, and I'm going to keep going. If you get a bike like this, every race guy knows out there, I know a lot of the race guys watch, they just sitting back having a drink or whatever, but you guys understand why this bike is one of the bikes that's probably important for you to go ahead and enter the giveaway for. First and foremost, the R&D that it took to get this bike the way it is. This bike has been through 2 different engines, or maybe 3. 3. I'm counting stage 2. And at the end of all of this, we were some of the first guys to get them that you can ride it around. People have been making plenty of big block motors out there, but they were just strictly racing them, putting race gas in them, and only being able to do one thing with them. I can't make that up. There was a turning point where these bikes became riding around bikes, but nobody believed it. They're like, oh, you're not riding around on that much horsepower. You're not riding, you're swapping motors out when you guys come to race us. You're using E85 and it's a race gas, which I can show you a picture. My boy sent me the other day. There's hundreds of E85 stations across Florida for one, but then on further up, you can pretty much get E85 wherever at this point. But the R&D that went into this bike, so you guys don't have to do it. You guys don't have to go to someone and have them do a trial and error thing for you and hope that they get it right, which, you know, ain't that easy. It ain't gonna be that easy. So that's already done. You take this bike, you don't take it to anybody except to get the oil change and the tires done. That's it. You don't get anything else done on a bike like this, because then if it goes from shop to shop to shop to shop, fixing one problem to the next problem to the next problem, you're gonna have a whirlwind of problems. Because if this guy made a mistake trying to fix somebody else's, he's just gonna, here you go, here's your bike. And then this guy makes a mistake trying to fix this guy, last two guys' mistake, here you go. You're gonna always have a problem. This bike needs nothing. I've had guys who race, like really, really get out there and come up to me and go, hey, I bought raffle tickets. I mean, I bought these tickets, man, I want that bike. And they kind of understand that, you know, if you're doing a race thing, you also need a bike that you can ride. And if you got a mix between both, there you go. Bike is tough as nails. Let's keep going. If you're just hitting the chat, hit the like button. What's up, Mac from PA? Robert Fagan. What's happening, brother? The air cleaner was called the ventilator. Ike. Appreciate it, brother. Wrench Fury. Bigger injectors for E85. Yes, sir, you do need bigger injectors. The Wrench Fury said, mine is a ride around all day bike. Roadglide 128. I'm stoked. Bike is at AAC, doing some different switching from 6644 manifold, throttle body to zipper 74 on my 149. Curious. You got a black Roadglide? Curious to see the difference. Oh boy, you about to make me read this name. Glasgow Warley Rider. I hope I said that right. He said, yo, from Scotland, man. We got a guy from Scotland in the building, man. Good to see you. That bike's coming from Fort Worth. I have entered 4 times so far. Ray Glide wants this bike. Corn Fed is the name of the bike. Okay. But I don't really know the bike. But I think it's a black Road Glide. For something spiraling in my head saying it's a black Road Glide. Is it a black Road Glide? Oh, guys, Corn Fed. Okay, he'll answer in a second. So yeah, that's the deal with that bike. Get on it, ride it, enjoy it. Can switch from E85 to 93 using the ThunderMax. Yeah, if you got a computer with you, you gotta stop and upload the file from a whole laptop to put in the ThunderMax. Other than that, you can't do it. And that's why we have all tried to stick with Power Vision, just because of the ease of what we do. We switch fuels a lot. You know, if you guys want to take a trip to a whole nother state and you're afraid they don't have E85 gas, then that's when we would do it. I've seen guys, they would take a complete brand new build, big motor, and drive out of state with it. No problem, no questions asked, just gone. Yeah, mine is the black Road Glide with the corn-fed plate on it. Okay, Road Glide 128. All right, brother. You're gonna have your hands full, man. I know you probably ride like that though. Peter Johnson in the building. Will Cuts. I see you clear coated your ST. What you think about it? I'm clear coating mine. Now let me tell you, yes, I did clear coat all the carbon parts. But I didn't use just a regular clear coat. I used something with a tint in it. So if you want something different, do something different, man. I just tried something. It came out exceptionally well. It over exceeded. When I start talking like that and I got to think of words, that means I'm really happy. Man, it looked like the bottom of the ocean, man. Like you can see through the water and you can see all the carbon just popping out. That's what the effect of putting a little tint on the carbon did for me. Now, I won't tell you can go to anybody get it done because I don't know how you guys work. Guys do workout, you know, where you're at, but Mo's Image Custom, listen, go to his Instagram. You'll see what I'm talking about. Mo makes things happen, bro. He really makes things happen. A lot of the guys that are on the chat now have gone to Mo. I'm coming over there in September to do an Eagle hire and a cruise about WC and see some canyons on the street glide. Okay. Wisconsin? Is WC? About the WC? I don't know. Can you come to Connecticut to visit bike once a year? Vernon said he getting his bike, man. Hey, listen, it's gonna go to one of the guys in the chat. I bet any amount of money it's gonna go to one of the guys in the chat. Well, at least I'm hoping, you know. And it only would make sense if it does. We can always talk about it. Send me a picture of her every now and then. You know what I mean? Don't do nothing funky to her. Don't put no Christmas lights and all that trash on this bike. Race bikes don't have lights, all right? This bike has everything it needs. Of course, personalize it, make it look like yours, but race bikes don't need lights. All right, keep going. Mac, where can I buy the shift light and the Power Vision mounts from the handlebars? Stretched Out Racing. Are you talking about the one on my Road King, or are you talking about the one on the Road Glide? Because the one on the Road Glide, I don't know what shift light that is. I got that. That's George's, deal. He figured those out, put those on. Those are all the OGs. I run a Raptor on this. Excuse me. I run a Raptor on this bike now, and I like it. Go watch the video. You'll see that motherfucker lighting up. Bing, 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 bing. Mike Oliver, my 128, 150, 150 is a ride around all day. 13K miles, 128 bill. We don't have much E85 up here in Maryland, but so we have to deal with the heat. Okay, I get it. 150, 150. The guy that wants to run over the top of driving tall. Hey, I ain't say he did. He says they also entered when he did the bundles. Oh, good deal. Coming to Tampa, do a stand-up guy win or not. Told me after a live to hold on. He's gonna do the bundles. I waited for the bundles. Yeah, there you go, man. I tell everybody when there's bundles coming, do the bundles. You have to do the bundles. There's no more bundles. You know, we're down to the wire at this point, but I hope you guys have gotten your tickets. There is no merch link right now. You have to go to me on Instagram. Now, there's been guys asking for merch, shirts and different things like that. Once I get a good number, I will go and put an order in and get shirts made. I might even throw you guys in a free gift just for being patient and waiting. I got something to also throw in for you guys, so I will let you know. Just go ahead and hit me on Instagram, The Real Official Mac. Just tell me you want, you know, the shirt and what size, and I'll put something together so I can get you guys something. Lennon 9195 says coming to Kings in Greenwood. Okay. Stretched Out Racing. Yeah, he said on the Road Glide. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what shift like that is, man. Let's see what else we got. Hold on. Oh God. I gotta read it. They typed it. I gotta read it. Bikes, beards, and bucks. Oh, I gotta read it. He said, I saw doo-doo in one of the videos at the track with y'all. I wasn't there when he was at the track. Do he race with y'all? I don't know what he does. I don't. You guys might see more racing with him than I do. I don't know. I don't know what he does. I can't speak on it. Why y'all throwing? Why y'all making it seem like I want beef with these people? I tell you guys all the time. Listen, I'm the most hated YouTuber out there. I don't know where it came from. I guess because I stand on business. But hey, it is what it is. You know. Listen. Moving right along. Let's see. What are we? Road Glide, merch link. Me for one, I tried to order a 2X shirt in Tampa. You have my email address. Bro, I got you. Matter of fact, I got you. I'm gonna do something for you. Captain Rick Maker said, I didn't see him race. Oh. Let me take up for these guys. Can I take up for these guys, or y'all want to keep shooting shots? Somebody got a 6-shooter and it's loaded right now, man. Let me get out the way. Let me get out the way. Y'all might be shooting too much. I don't know that he came to race. Scrolling 9573. Pew pew. Jeremy. Again, I don't know. Remember this. I didn't come to YouTube to be an influencer. I'm sorry, guys, I gotta say this. I didn't come to be an influencer. I just wanted to show you guys how Florida does things, right? I started off, my biggest video was a sound system video. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but that's what I came in the game for, sound system. Just so happens, I wanted that bike to go a little bit faster, and people enjoyed watching that bike go faster. So all of a sudden, I am the performance bagger guy, you know? And all I did was put out a little post that said I want to smoke with other YouTubers who say they got fast bikes. No harm, no foul. See, real racers know that, hey, we just came to race. You don't put money in the game if you're not trying to make it personal. You put money in the game if you're trying to make it personal, you want to knock somebody's head off, etc. That was not my intentions, but all of a sudden, since that, it's been nothing but, like, these guys, I don't know if they can't stand it. I don't know what it is. I don't believe, like, a lot of people say a lot of different things, and I don't always believe everything I hear. I used to be able to have a conversation with the guys, all of them, all the guys that are doing the performance things, but, I never did a lot of feature stuff. I never went out to try and, not my thing. And if they would come to the shop and I catch them at the shop, it's, I catch them in the Daytona, it is what it is, but, you guys are going straight for the throat. Jesus Christ. But anyways, moving right along from that whole conversation, I never came to bash anybody or anything like that, so I won't bash here. I'm just gonna repeat what everybody's saying and we're moving on. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. A lot of watching. Whew. Who's doing a lot of watching? What do you mean here? Mike Oliver said, bike business, but he definitely appeared to be with the AAC, the All-American-Cycles. Let me tell you guys this. Everybody, if you're at a racetrack and somebody built your bike, you're going to ride with that team. You're going to wear the T-shirts. You're going to go up to the track when one of the All-American guys are going to race, and everybody, a lot of times people want to call their self, or this, I won't say self-proclaimed, but they will call themselves a part of the team. I don't know how you become a part of the team. I don't know what you have to do. I never read the memo on it, but that's just showing some support, man. Leave the guy alone. Let's go back, man. I know I'm missing some stuff. Showing us how to have fun on the big boy toys. Absolutely, man. That's the big thing. We all said, let's get a Harley to slow down, until you probably ran across my channel. My boy says it all the time. You run across the channel. I'm not old, but I'm not young. So I still wanted some pep in my step, but at the same time, I wanted more than just pep. I wanted more than just a stage 2. I wanted more than just a Harley drop-in kit, and then, the rest is history. So everybody else who's like me, they in the chat right now, and we all talking about the same thing. Let's keep going. Wrench Fury. Oh, God. Wrench Fury OG. All right, I got to read it. He said it. For the guys that didn't catch the chat today, make sure you hit the like button too. And I know you can't see some of these comments, but you got to be here. You got to be here. It said, Doodoo got beat, and I didn't name this guy. I'm telling you guys this now. I did not name anybody anything. Listen, if you out there watching, I didn't do this. I'm just reading the comments. If you jump in the comment section, defend yourself, by all means, I'll read your comments too. All right, so here we go. He said, Doodoo got beat, and then you said he had to go through the king. And now that the king is permanent race for now, laugh out loud, behind the corner. Welcome to Florida. Shit. Welcome to Florida. Hey, welcome to Florida. That was a good one. Can I borrow that one? All right, moving right along. As you said, if you can't shake hands with your opponent after losing or winning, it's not the race for me. Just saying. Absolutely. I don't want to race. Listen, let me tell you this. Anytime I've raced somebody, 90% of the times, even the races you guys saw and haven't saw, I shook that person's hand after the race, win or lose. Don't matter to me. It's called going out there and having fun, putting your skill up to the test, and if not, just putting your skill up to the test, seeing how much fun your bike is, man. There's no fun in just doing it by yourself. Listen, a lot of us race draggies. I don't know if you guys know what a draggy is. I'll show you real quick. This is a draggy. Shows you 0 to 60, shows you 60 foot, shows you a quarter mile time, shows pretty much everything that your bike is doing. And this is all based off of GPS. And that's basically because, when we take these bikes to the racetrack, we want to know what we already have to beat our opponent, or, just to kind of figure out how you can get better with your bike. And sometimes for us down here, it's better to just race your drag and they get butthurt about it, and then now it's a big issue. The guys are too old for that, but hey, I just move on. I don't pay it no attention myself. Next comment says, we can pick on Rooney. Just kidding. Dude cracks me up. Hey, good dude. Saw him at Halls Gone Wild up in Reynolds, Georgia, which is actually in the middle of nowhere. Through the road glide, through the road king because Bipolar was the big dog. Okay. We remember, you met up, you beat him, and then he came to All-American right after. Shit! I didn't proofread that one first. Missed my comment before Rich Fury. All right, I'm gonna go back up. Winning is not everything, it's the only thing. God dang, I thought you were gonna have something smart to say. You just said, fuck it. Okay, let me go back up. Let me for damn sure proofread it. I saw that one. Hold on. I think I read everybody's comment. I think I read your comment, bro. If not, put it back in the comment section. What else we got? Got another video coming this week. It's not race related. We're probably gonna try and get in the shop, get you guys some good footage of some of the parts and things that are on a lot of these bikes that are, the new thing. I won't say the new thing to have, but the nothing. Motor's a monster, man. I beat the crap out of it. But anyway, I'm gonna show you a lot of the parts that the guys are putting on the bikes. Guys, get you guys some ideas of maybe what you want to do. What a lot of the guys are really running. Now, I've been telling you, I see more CVOs than standards in the shop lately. And I don't know if it's just the time of the year that all the CVO guys are coming out to play, but don't sleep. I know it used to be like the thing of CVO, man, kiss my ass. You're just trying to flex your money. It is a flex. We got to give them that. But at the same time, they're starting to really put a lot of performance into the CVOs. We're looking at guys with 153s in their CVOs. And I ain't talking about 1 or 2 either. I'm going to leave it at that. It's smoke. It's smoking All-American. Let's talk about real quick. If you guys have been watching videos out there, and I wasn't there on Saturday, but George and Bruce had a race on the turbo bikes, and everybody felt like that was the race of the night, you know what I mean? And then it was like the race of the weekend. I'll say that. They both ran the same number. They ran 824 with a 4 or something like that, 824 with a 6, and they gave the race to Bruce because Bruce had the better 60-foot time. I get it. Real racers understand it. George had more mile an hour. I think he went 176. I think Bruce went 173, 172, something like that. It was like 3 or 4 mile an hour difference. So I would have felt like, well, would you give it to him? But, you know, they reached the stripe at the same time. There was a video out there that shows, and I actually got the video. I might post it. There's a video where George is in 4th gear, then 5th gear, then 6th gear, and the bike is hazing the tire. And like, first of all, don't put me on that type of bike. I mean, I've been faster than 824 on a bike, sport bike. Different feeling. But to do it on a big bike like this, that's sketch. Very, very sketchy. Those are sport bike numbers. To spin the tire at 5th and 6th gear, hey, listen, I'll get out of it. I would have lost the race. That's just me. I'm not as young as I used to be. I think I would have got out of it. But what a race! It was a dog fight of a race. Only thing I didn't like, and I think a lot of other people have said this, you don't run fast bikes that late at night or that late in the evening. The track starts to go away. Run them early. Hopefully we all can see it again. But that's boss hog stuff right there. Like, yeah, you got to know what you're doing with something like that. That's dangerous too. Let me go back. Let me see. When is not everything? It's the only thing. I think Mac is training him for a pit guy. If I went out and I have the Walmart belt, you won with it. I'm not giving away my belt, and you're not getting that banner either, so don't ask. Which bike am I bringing to ATL for the summer? I don't know yet. That bike's not going to be around. It depends on what's really coming out there, man. Last year, I think, was a bust for me to bring all my bikes and really not be able to do much because of the local, I won't even mention it, the fuzz. How about that? Shut down shop every time somewhere, so. You know, and it's kind of hard to mix too. You want to have fun and hang out, but then you want to go race. You got buddies that only want to go hang out. You got buddies that want to race. You got to figure things out. So for sure, the CVO will be there. I'm debating on bringing the Road King. Road King is a little much for the street, especially for the streets that they have. Yeah, that bike's humming when it comes through there. Let me get back. Let me get back to the questions. All right, going to back off the topic, huh? What is good horsepower torque for street for our crowd in your humble opinion? Now, Jeremy, you got to get a little bit more detail because I got to know what you're trying to ask me here. What is good horsepower and torque for the street for our crowd in your humble opinion? Now, if you're saying what's a fast bike in the street or something that you can daily ride, man, I've seen 200 horsepower bikes daily ride. Now, would I go out and say I'm going to take a 200 horsepower bike state to state to state to state? No, I just don't think it's worth me to beat up the bike like that for that amount of money. You know, that's easily, you know, a high dollar motor, and especially, you know, if it's going all those different places. Now, this on the other hand, 170, 180 horsepower all day long. I put it on anybody's dyno, it's gonna do it. 170 foot-pound of torque, and you can ride it anywhere. So if we're gonna stick with that, that's high though. That's on the high side, and that's probably where I would limit it. That's where I would cut it off at in the 180s, and that's on a new style bike. On an older style bike, I'd cap it around 170. Just because of heat issues that those bikes would have. So imagine now that bike's got a big oil cooler on it, you don't have those problems. So we're not talking about the little, whatever the little one is, little cooler, whatever. You know, we're not talking about that. Let's see. He loves watching the King's tail lights disappear. It gets little very fast. Anybody who knows anything about racing, if you want, I'm gonna give you a little. I don't know if I should tell you guys this. Let me see how many likes I got, and I might come back and tell you. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. What should I do with the VVT CVO 121? Take the VVT out of it, big man. Chris, take that VVT out of there. Let's go. Stage 2, 135. Let's go. Range Fury said you can delete it. Everybody's saying delete it, and do a stage 2 all-American style. I need to keep the bike reliable. Trust me, it's gonna be reliable. But I will tell you this, the 121 motors are, I won't say trash, and I won't say weak, but the pistons are not good. They have had, I've seen, just showing up at the shop every now and then, I've seen a lot of guys saying, yeah, I'm doing a 135 because the pistons were shit after so many miles. And I'm not talking about 10,000 miles. They're just saying after riding like some people like to ride, and I'm not gonna say that's the reason why I'm putting it on the chip, but I will say that the pistons are a little weaker than have been in previous year models. Let's see, hold on. I will need to keep the bike reliable. It will be with the correct tune, solid rest, great content. Okay. Hey, 71 Don't Ride, appreciate it. Let's see what else we got. Big man Chris, will the bike go into limp mode by deleting the VVT? No, it won't. You're gonna have a lot more bike than you came in with. Don't Ride, I say, I got a stage 2, only 105 horsepower, 115 foot-pound of torque. Trips from Dallas to Galveston. I used to live in Dallas, and I used to, I kept a horse in Galveston. I used to ride horses. I used to keep my horse out in Galveston. Long story for another day. How much horsepower do I need to run in the 10s? 160? 150, 160? You can get it in the 10s. It just depends on what you're doing with that bike, how light you got the bike. Yeah, man, it's got to be a lot that goes down with it. Yep, Mac has a video. Okay, Mac, what's up, bro? Christopher Ashley, man, we ain't heard from you in a while. When I win Bipolar, so Big Ben said, when I win Bipolar, you'll be able to take the LAC and have the other heads with their pipe on it, or my dime, of course. Bro, you can get anything you want when you go down there and tell them you want XYZ. That's a $3,000 pipe. No, I'm sorry, it's not $3,000. I don't like to talk numbers because the wives are always looking at you. Sorry, hey, guys, hey, come on. So, yeah, so just go down there and, ask around. And, guys, I'll tell you again, your wife's watching. Excuse me, how you doing? Everything all right? I'm Mac. I'm friends with your husband. He knows that he's supposed to buy you something, and he's going to get it for you next week or before he comes to the shop. Yeah, all right, let's keep going. What do you think about the 153 is going for, what do you think about the 153? Is it going for at AAC? The price? Come on. Guys, can somebody enlighten Chris Kincaid, $21.95? We don't talk price. We come in here to have a good time. Listen, man, what's a few dollars gonna hurt? If that's how you look at it, what's a few dollars gonna hurt? If you're already in this chat, you already know nothing's cheap. Nothing is cheap. If this your only hobby, that's your best bet. But, buy what you want. Listen, I ain't talking you into it. I'm just trying to be realistic. If you got it, do it. Because something's gonna talk you out of it. You're gonna talk yourself out of it. And when you talk yourself out of it, you're gonna wish you would have did it, and then here goes another season passed you by. Go ahead and get it. Do what you gotta do. Take the punch in the face from the wife, whatever it takes. Slide her a little something. Hey, go get you something. I'll be back in 2 days. Go down to George. The pusher. Y'all think I'm the pusher. He's the pusher. Get what you want. You're going to come back. She's going to say the bike sounds different. You're going to say, nah, it's always sound like that. Women have horrible memories. I said it. I ain't going to take it back. And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You tell her you just did something to yourself. You did it. All right. So let's keep going. Don't talk prices in here. But I will say, if you're doing a 153, you got to imagine All-American-Cycles is probably, and I hate to say this, man, because I don't know for sure, but from what I hear, okay, can I get away with saying from what I hear, guys? is reasonably priced against whatever else you might have heard. Get your quotes. Get your quotes. I don't talk the numbers. I don't charge anybody anything because I don't work there. But I can tell you this. You can call 3 shops. I'm not going to tell you the name of either shop. Call 3 of them. I guarantee you they're going to be the best price. All right. Just know it's a lot. Hey, listen. What might be a lot to me might not be a lot to you. Richford said, talk no price, talk no cam, no soup for you. You goddamn right. We don't talk certain things around here. And then you get a little too deep. Y'all get a little too deep. It's Power Vision, something I have to install to my Thundermax to run E85. You have to remove the Thunderbacks. You have to put your stock ECU back in. Then you can run Power Vision. Power Vision basically is a piggyback to your factory computer. From what I've seen, it's always been a smoother ride just because it comes off of factory ECU, and I think you can tune a little bit more fine tune. I'm sorry, that's the way I say it. Only thing that matters to me is if I trust the builder. Price determines how far you go. Yes, Jeremy, right on the head. If you don't have somebody you can trust, if you feel like you're gonna try something, guys, remember this. Remember this. If your buddy has something, he's not going to tell you the bad things about it. Most guys, they do not want to tell you the heartache and the heartbreak and the extra money that they had to spend. Go somewhere where you don't have to go through that because it puts a sour taste in your mouth. If I go somewhere and this guy didn't tell me I needed to upgrade my clutch, as soon as I come out of here, that weekend I fry the clutch, who am I pissed off at? I'm not pissed off at me. I'm pissed off at him, because he knew he should have told me that there was a clutch that needed to be replaced or something like that, or you needed to get some, I don't care if it was a whole nother style of clutch. You obviously had to put it on a dyno, run it on the dyno. If it held then, it should hold over the weekend. If it didn't hold on the dyno, you should tell me now, not let me go out here and ride and have a horrible weekend because I can't get this bike to do what you told me it was gonna do. I've seen all these different types of, what year is the Raffle roadglide? 21. George's great work and be happy, full of trust and work. Yeah. I've seen, and you've seen, if you pay attention to YouTube, if you guys are watching YouTube. Now, I'm not bashing anybody. You guys know I'm not doing it. But you will see guys will go from one shop to the next shop to the next shop and go travel across the world to another shop and still not be happy. I'm not going to tell you where they come to last. I'm just going to tell you what they've been through. I've seen this happen. You guys seen it happen. If you got any doubt in your mind, wait. I get it. Wait. Hold off. Keep that motorcycle. But if you want to be the king in your city, that's what we all like to do. We all like to have fun. There's one place to go, man. In my opinion, I can't tell you who's the next best builder of daily riding bikes. I can't. And I'm not saying that he's the best overall, and I know he'll do this and that and beat everybody else, but I just don't know enough about anybody else's shop to say. But I know he gets a lot of bikes from a lot of different places, and most of those guys are happy. All right. Did I miss anybody's comments? I'm trying to stay clear. All right. Let's get back. Let me show you guys probably what you might want to look at. Hold on. No, not that orange thing back there. You be quiet back there. Let me show you this. Now, this bike has been getting neglected right here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a better angle. This bike has been getting neglected, guys. And it's been getting neglected because this jerk right here has been taking all the shine. But not much longer, okay? Not much longer. Now, I had to have a talk with a friend today and say, hey, when I went to Hogs Gone Wild, I saw a lot of the new bikes out there running. I mean, I saw one bike that was fast. Um, do I do more? I know you guys are gonna talk me out of this. If you're my friend, you're gonna talk me out of it. But this bike is pretty quick. Now, if I do that, I'm opening a can of worms. We keep talking about opening a can of worms that we don't want to. That's why I got 3 bikes in the first place. So I don't want to. I want to have a good daily riding, smooth as a baby's ass bike. I think I'm going to leave it. If you try to pick on me or bully me with that bike, go ahead, you got it. I'm going to put my hands up, you win, okay? So don't bother me. This bike is not going to be the race bike. That's the combo to do. Hey, it's the combo to do. All right, I'm gonna get over here in the camera a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little. Okay, all right, let's see. All right, I didn't miss the comment. I didn't miss the comment. He says 0974, you know what? It's usually one other guy. Teasley, I think his name. You know him? You know Teasley? Because y'all shooting tonight. So he said, you missed my comment about Tall. He will have to apologize or I'm going to bully his channel. Shit. I'm like Ray Charles right now. I'm blind. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. I think your bike too powerful for a beginner like me, but I can grow into it and just start riding. Eric Catherine. Okay, let's get into this. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle before? Because if you say no, then I'm going to say you need to learn first on something else because that bike is so expensive. You drop it, you're going to cry. The parts are not cheap. It has a ceramic coat on it already. Now, if you have ridden and you are a good rider, you're a decent rider on a Harley, that's the perfect bike for you because it's only going to go as fast as you twist the gas. It's going to stop just as hard as you stomp them brakes. So don't count yourself out like that. If you feel like, that's not the bike for you, that's it. Hey, that's up to you. But everybody else in this chat, all 100 people in this chat, they got their hat in the ring, brother. They got their hat in the ring. Okay, so LA Breakers Jeremy said, Rick and I talked earlier. We should all do that combo. There's another combo y'all should do. I don't think Rick told you about that one. I'm going to leave that alone, though. He says, Chris, leave it, Mac. It's your Cadillac, right? Yes, absolutely. Man, I really enjoy that bike. I enjoy, when I take it out, it gets a lot of compliments. And I really thought it wouldn't get that many compliments because, you know how I feel about a black bike. I hate to even say about that. A dark, I don't want to say that either. Give me the right word. You know what I'm talking about. No swirl marks, that type of bike. I don't want a bike that can have swirl marks. So, and I guess it does stand out to other people just as much as it kind of stood out to me. So, I think we hit it right on the head. No sponsored parts. Everything, I put every dollar into this bike to make it look like that, make it look like my own, to make it look like something different from every other CVOST that you might see in the parking lot. So I'm happy with it though. So yeah, you're right. Keep it how it is. What type of pipe is on the CVOST? That's the 2-in-1 Outlaw by Chromeworks. That is the real one, not the fake one. That one does not have a cat in it. And on that bike, it is pumping. It's catching hell over there. So yeah. If you plan on putting down power like that, man, just be careful. Make sure you get a good pipe. What's happening behind the CVO? That is a 50th anniversary edition Sportster. I'll crank it up and ride it anywhere right now. Man, I got that bike on a super good deal. And, it's just been a learner bike for my kid and stuff like that. So, yeah. Nice little bike. I think I only have like 13,000 miles on it. So 2007 or something like that. 2009, one of the two. Let's see. I seen that bike too, and it's rolling. Looked a lot like one on camera now. Okay. Marked up paint colored bike. Yeah, we'll call it that. I'll go with that. All your bikes are nice. Appreciate it, brother. I try to keep my stuff together. Look, I got one hobby at this point. I can't lie. I got a couple hobbies. But this hobby takes up most of my time, my effort, my brain cells, gets my highs and my lows. This hobby does everything. But yeah, I want to make sure all my stuff is, all in good shape, Um, so I think I've pretty much answered all the questions, guys. If you got any more questions, let me know. Let me move this camera back. I'm glad I was able to. Checking in from Queen City, North Carolina. Corey Williams, what happened, bro? This is the bike that's really been putting a smile on my face lately. Hey, Mac, what ECU are you using? Stock ECU, brother. Everything is stock ECU. And the fact that you asked me that made me just think about how fast this bike is on a stock ECU. Kenneth Smith, if you're still out there, brother, I can't wait till next week. We're going to have this bike looking like something amazing. I've got some other parts coming for this bike. Remember, guys, I'm still on a stock rear wheel. Yep. Imagine when I get that rear wheel taken care of to match that front. Look at that carbon. Now listen, let me get y'all in there. Y'all might want to see that. That carbon joint, After I get all that stuff, hopefully it comes before cash days. I can have some fun, see how fast this bike can get down to losing a little bit of weight. And then last but not least, old baby mama over there, Bipolar. She'll slap you if you ain't treating her right. So guys, be careful. Get yourself some tickets, okay? All you need to do is one entry. The amount of tickets you buy is up to you, but one entry is all you guys need. One entry meaning one purchase of however many tickets you get. That will get us one step closer to the giveaway. I hope we can do a giveaway by next week. I would hope. We're very close. Like I said before, we're about 25 tickets away or 25 entries away. So if you haven't gotten any entries, please, please, please go ahead and get yourself one. You have as good a chance as anybody on this thing. The prices for the sticker entries is very, very good. You will be able to, this bike will do anything and everything. Everything is like new on that bike. Look how the seats match. Those are BadBoyZcyclez setup, front seat, back seat, and backrest with the passenger tour pack pad in the middle, all from BadBoyZcyclez. So that was, they were calling it, what were we calling that color? Like Mac Attack Green or something like that. So I don't know what it is now. It's probably changed by now, but that's what it was. So came to match the bike. We did it so it would match the bike. That's the OG. That's the original one. Not a stitch broken, nothing crazy. This bike looks like it rolled off the showroom floor. What else we got? Corey come out to cash days or Hall's Gone Wild. That's Shady Side Dragway, April, June. Okay. About an hour from Charlotte. So I am going to try and be at cash days in April. We will be there. We're gonna make some. Guys, if that's it, you guys got to get your questions in right now. Yeah, get your question. I'm reading, guys. Get your questions in now. We're almost about to get out of here. Where did I get the lift? That is the Let's Go lift on the Bipolar. Guys, very expensive. It's a two-part combination lift. That is just the jack, and then the other part is the lift that really keeps the bike so you can roll around on it. I've used it a couple times. Really not really a big fan of it. Just gotta, figure it out. You know what I mean? So I also have this one. That's Amazon 50 bucks. It is what it is. That one's about 350 bucks. All right, back to it. Check the bike out. I had to put that little block of wood because it will tip over because it sits so low. I can't even squeeze one of those jacks under it to kind of get it off the wheels. What else we got? Are you coming to Atlanta in May? Lots of bike events. May? No, I don't think I'll be in there in May, but I'll definitely be there in July. I didn't have any plans. I don't know what's going on. If you change the battery, do you have to retune the ThunderMax ECU? Why would you have to do that? Oh, you're asking. No. You shouldn't. I don't run ThunderMax. I don't know how ThunderMax really works, but it is an ECU. So I would suppose you wouldn't have to retune or anything like that. Just ride it. Yeah, just ride it. If you did, you will know. As soon as you start it up, it probably will turn right back off. So you'll know you lost your tune, but it shouldn't, in my opinion. What else we got? Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anything? Because we're out of here. Any call outs? Anybody want to race anybody that's in this chat? I know there's a bunch of guys shooting at a lot of the racers, a lot of the big dogs. These guys are doing it big, guys. How much did I lower the Road King? I couldn't tell you in inches, but this is considered a lay down bike at this point. So it's very low to the ground. I mean, it will stand straight up on a kickstand. So I would say from stock, maybe 4 inches in the front and, another 3 inches in the back, something like that. Scrolling, he said, Rooney got action next time we meet. All right, hold on. Let me get into the conversation now. You met Rooney before. Did you guys race before, or did you try to race, or did something happen? Something that I missed? What did I miss here? I must have missed something. Let me back up because I think I'm going to get in front of the camera, guys. I missed something here. I don't know if Rooney's here to defend himself, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to deflect some of these shots. Are you going to build another bike after the bipolar giveaway? No. Let me tell you something. Owning 3 bikes, you don't have enough time for them. That's first of all. If you're riding every weekend or you riding 2-3 times a week, you don't have enough time. One bike is gonna get neglected. So for me, it was bipolar, which was my hand-fed, my spoon-fed baby out of over all these bikes. Anything happened to that bike, I'm going to get it fixed the next day. I don't care if it's a scratch, it's gonna get painted the next day. So, stress level high for that bike, but at the same time, that was the one that pretty much built the channel. That was the one that did everything, that taught me, more about this Harley racing and all those different things. So, not building another bike. That's it. It's gonna be these two, and they ain't gonna be duking it out in here like Bipolar was just a bully in the garage. Scrolling 9573 says we race every time. All right, what bike do you ride, and do I know what's going on? Have I seen this duel before? This scuffle you guys have been having. I'm gonna get that one, and then I'm gonna get out of here because it's time for me to go to bed. Hey, fellas in the chat, we need to start. Be here much longer. Hold on. Hey, y'all go. Yeah. They said Rooney crashed the live. Come on, man. Y'all gotta leave Rooney alone, man. Me and Rooney had a little heart-to-heart over the weekend, man. Rooney ain't that bad of a guy, okay? Rooney gets down, he'll race his bike. That's one thing I'll give him. He will do it, win or lose. He likes to donate, though. I don't know about his tactics, but he will donate. race. But yeah, scrolling 9573, he will race. He goes everywhere. I got to give him credit, guys. If you ever meet him, he is a real racer. He does have a real nice Burgundy Road King. And he'll run that bike, man. He'll run that bike. I don't know what all done to it. Don't play with him. because he has a well put together bike. Yep, I give him that. Got to give him that. Of course, he's gonna always call you off the trailer, man. You know he's looking for somebody his size. So guys, listen. Before the live starts to act up, for the guys that are watching this tomorrow, let's go ahead and cut this video short. I appreciate you for watching, joining, subscribing. Until the next time, peace.